All right, so I'll take a little break from New Belgium. I'm gonna do one last one today with them. Apparently, Kirin, if I'm saying it right, the Japanese beer company, they did they bought them out or bought a percent. Just pretty much they purchased them. I don't know the details on it, so it just happened last year. I don't know exactly when. I think it was like middle of the year, so it's still kind of new and they might be transitioning. But I'm pretty sure they're already brewing these beers because it takes a while. So I did all the Voodoo Rangers. And so this is the last one, a Voodoo Ranger Starship IPA. Bam, see if I get the light to not reflect on that. So I like the whole packaging and everything, looks pretty badass to be honest. So I like it. But let's see. This is just another of the IPAs. Granted, it's supposed to be more, so probably like the Galaxy style, could have Galaxy hops in it. Everyone has their own version of it. This is 7.7 alcohol by volume. It's stating, I don't know. It says it's employee owned, but I found out there's somebody else and I looked it up and it's Kirin, so we'll see how that portrays and if it's supposed to be on there. But let's give this one a shot. All right. So if you're definitely people that don't want to support big, huge companies, by all means, I just want you to be informed. There's plenty of local breweries that can definitely use support, and they make quality beer, so they deserve it. You know, it's not just hey, go over there just because. But in the meantime, for this one, it has a very funky, pineapple-y, what is it, papaya funk. Really nice. Nice. So one term I realized, I don't know if this exactly has it, but there's a hop that I was trying with my other beer, and it can have a sagebrush touch. So that little bitterness, that little flat that, like right here on the tip of your tongue, you can't quite put your finger on it. I'm kind of understanding that sagebrush concept. So, but it definitely has the bitterness. It's very important on how bitter it is. So for me, on my tolerance, it's like 45 is what I'm feeling. And this is just, you know, if you don't do too much bitter, it's gonna be bad. But the way is if the bitterness sticks, if it doesn't feel as strong, even though it's a high, I was an IBU, no, yeah, IBU, or if it goes away or if it lingers in the back or front. So this one starts in the front, about halfway through, it just stays and it just sits on my tongue. It's not overwhelming, but it's definitely noticeable. So that's just something to be careful about. That is what's going to determine for a lot of people what they really want out of it. Some people just enjoy it or they don't really get affected by it. They want to know what the actual flavor is. So for those that have sensitive or super tasters, you might catch all the bitterness, so be careful. Everybody else, it's going to be dry fruit. It's going to feel like it's been sitting in the sun for like about an hour, and where it starts to dry out, that's what I'm getting right now. The feel of it, that's what it reminds me of. I do something here, all right. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty solid either way. 7.7, so it's going to be up there. I'd be careful. Don't do too many outdoor activities, but it's definitely worth drinking if you want something a little more solid. Clearly, it's hazy. It's enjoyable. I feel like I can have a couple of these and I might need to take a break because it's pretty potent for me. So it might be pushing more on the 50, 55 scale, maybe 60. It doesn't say anything particular on the box, which normally they have something about it, but I know they have it on the website, and so I should have looked it up. But overall, I just want to understand, since it's out, it's catching on. This is what it looks like. They have this one. They have the American IPA, the original Voodoo Rangers, the Juicifer. So that's just their whole series of Voodoo Ranger. I really wanted to cover all of them while I have a moment. So cheers to that. This is pretty solid. I like it. It's not my favorite one. I like the juicy one and the hazy one. They're right back to back in the American one. Those are my 3 top faves out of all the Voodoo Rangers. Like if I could just go to those ones all the time, I would. The other ones are good. Like if someone offered me one, of course I would take it. They're very delicious. Just those are the 3 that feel personally like I enjoy them the most. So hopefully it's informative and help you out. It's a very simple video. Hopefully information about Kirin, you look it up. It's up to you. If it's important to you, that's okay. You know, companies are going to do what they need to do to keep bumping up or expand and cover more territory. It's up to us if we want to take that journey with them or go help somebody have a different journey. So I'm not here to fight or argue or start wars or nothing. It's just however you feel about it. That's good. I respect it. I'm going to do my best, you know. So I'm going to try looking for other local companies and give them more of a chance. But for this moment, the Voodoo Rangers, I've tried them all. I'd say give them a shot, especially if you're venturing hops and understanding the bitterness. It was a good variety. It started pretty solid and it went into this whole variety of fruity to hazy all the way to this one, and it's worth it. So that's a good short little road to get you started on if you're not sure where to start at. There's a couple other ones, but of course they're local here. So that one's national, so that's why I recommend that one. And Shiner's been getting out better and better. Those are very lighter, so anyone just starting any IPAs, if you grab any of theirs, it's a good starter one. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you do be safe, enjoy your beverage, and hopefully you try this one.